Alright, again, part 3 is Alpha Different Job. Time 2023, move forward as Alpha Different Job. Women explain women take down to be able to control the man in a relationship as Alpha Different Job. Gang.
Person don't really see the shit as carrying as much weight as what the other person thinks. So then it starts to look like, well, oh, he's a narcissist, or oh, she's this, or oh, he's manipulative. But there's a lack of understanding that one of y'all was dating down. And then we live in a day and age now where people pride and ego be so heavy, they will know that the down person that's being dated, but their pride and ego won't let them admit it. So there'll be a lot of shit that you will do. There'll be a lot of conversations that you will be afraid to have with them after you realize their ego and shit can't handle it. Right? So this is when, some of y'all got on my platform, you realize, okay, she's saying communication to get an understanding is very important. So you want to go talk to your partner about the dynamic of y'all relationship, right? For example, nowadays, there are a lot of y'all operating off the mentality that families and couples had 50, 60 years ago, right? So you don't want to do no 50-50. You want the person to cover a certain amount of weight as a man in the relationship, or you want the woman to carry a certain amount of weight as far as the home life, and then you're not up to date with what's going on, right? And the other part of this is you don't realize you're dating down. Right? So the person don't even got what the fuck you trying to get out of them because of whatever season they're in their life. And then when you realize, had enough arguments where you realize, like, this shit gets dangerous when I start to try to bring up what's real. When I start to really try to lay out, okay, my life is like this. My finances is like this. My resources is like this. My capability to progress is like this. Yours is like this. And when you go to talking like this person starts to act like you're doing something terribly wrong to them. So then what do? If you love them, you retreat from talking about this stuff so it never actually gets sorted out. So now you're walking on eggshells in the relationship because you don't want to mention that, hey, you need to work harder. Hey, you need to really start being more disciplined with your decisions. Hey, I'm having to pull your weight. Hey, you're making decisions where I'm the one having to bond your ass out or cover the bills behind you, or fucking pull the weight with kids that you had outside of this relationship before you met me. Like, it gets to a point where the relationship is really dangerous because now y'all laying next to each other almost like ops, because I can't even keep it real with you. If I say certain shit about the dynamic of our relationship, mentioning one or the other is dating down, you gonna spaz out. This shit gonna get toxic. We gonna get really rageful towards one another because we can't keep it real. Going on than what they actually have going on. And I want y'all to really pay attention. When I'm talking about dating down, I'm not just talking about money and material shit and access to resources to, develop or grow your life into a better space. I'm also talking about intelligence as well. When it comes to spirituality, when it comes to intellect, when it comes to business, when it comes to common sense, when it comes to street smart, there's a lot of people that are in a space where you're purposely dating down, and then the shit do not go like you think it's gonna go, because when there isn't a mutual understanding, y'all gonna go into battle. Like, it's gonna be a war in your own house. Shit gonna get toxic, stuff gonna get manipulative, like things are gonna get way off track. So somebody said, what's dating down? This is when you go out and you're dating someone that, rather it's finances, material, intellect, spiritually,